Your spring to-do list. I'm sure it has things like change your tires, do some spring cleaning, but how about changing your diet? Anne Closen, traditional Chinese medicine practitioner, are you telling me I need to change my grocery list?
Of course. Well, wintertime was about warming up your body with chicken broth or bone broth because you need to keep warm. It's about recharging your energy with nice root vegetables cooked in the oven. It's about...
I'm getting really hungry. Now, how should I be eating for spring?
Okay, spring is about the liver. According to Chinese medicine, the color of the liver in Chinese medicine is green. So you need to have some greens on your plate, and you have to have a lot of greens in your glasses.
Oh, so I green tea.
I'm thinking green tea, black tea for winter, green tea for summertime, or springtime is the same. Also kale. I'm thinking kale, watercress. I'm thinking parsley, a little bit of parsley in your plates.
And I'm thinking I'm hungry yet again. Thank you so much. Some great tips. We'll be back with Anne coming up. Your weather story now.
She didn't mention arugula, Kasia. Arugula is one of them. From that, I've got more of a flower garden myself.
You're watching the Weather Network, and earlier in the show we spoke to a Chinese medicine practitioner. She told us that we should be eating more greens now that it's spring. The big question is, what if we don't crave these foods? You know, what are the consequences that we could face if we don't follow, these kind of rules when it comes to what we should be eating? That's coming up throughout the show, but first, your weather story. It's so nice and comfortable out here. No hat, no mitts, no gloves, and I'm okay with that. How long will these comfortable temperatures last to you inside, Suzanne?
Well, Kasia, no hat, no mitts, Kasia. That's what we'll call her. Look at the temperatures.
It is hard to complain about the spotty showers we had in southern Ontario today because of the warm temperatures that came along with it. Temperatures around 7 to 9 degrees for many communities. So nice and comfortable compared to what we've been seeing lately. When we come back throughout the show, we're going to be talking about changing our diets now that spring is finally here and it actually feels like spring. Suzanne, to you inside now.
Oh, it feels like spring, Kasia. Smells like spring. A little damp. The showers are pushing off. Well,
earlier in the show, we talked to a practitioner, a Chinese medicine practitioner, about the fact that we should be eating more greens at this time of year. But the big question that I have is, what if we don't crave these foods? And what are the consequences if we don't follow these kind of food requirements for the spring season? Anne?
Well, that's when people start to come to see me because they don't feel well. They have bad digestion and they feel heavy, or they just don't feel well. But to be healthy takes some dedication and some changes. And that's a good time to do it because we are in spring and it's the time of new beginnings.
So true. But what if we don't crave the foods?
Just don't eat them. No. No, it's very easy to introduce some parsley on your soup or even in your burger. It's not a big deal. Okay. It's not that you have to eat greens all the time. It's just put some greens in your plate.
Right. And the more we eat them, the more we begin craving them. Apparently. All right. See you inside with your weather story.
Well, that's the theory, Kasia, isn't it? Okay, so